On January 18th, 2024, the Orlando Police Department responded to a call for service at the Orlando International Airport in Orlando, Florida, for reports of a potential incident within the airport. The following shows the body-worn camera footage of what happened during the incident.
Level 3, finding high hotel.
What was that? Oh, he just wants everybody's supervisor. All right, so the matter of fact is, they don't have to give you an explanation, honestly, to have you trespassed.
I'm not trespassing. I'm trying to get a plane
So
ticket
if
out of
they
here.
want you to leave, that's on them, right? I can't do that. I don't have that authority. Go has the authority. They kind of own this place. So if they want you to leave, they could force you to leave.
That's why I'm asking for Brad's supervisor.
Right.
So can I see your policy on, please, on staying here while you're waiting for a flight or trying to catch a flight?
We don't have to provide any policy. We're, this is it's a private airport, and of course, we can do a wellness check every night. We're not allowed anybody to stay if you don't have a business. If you had a ticket like flying tomorrow morning, yeah, we were more welcome to, to grant, your decision to stay. But if you don't have no business at this airport, unfortunately, you
What if
can't
you're
stay.
waiting to buy a ticket tomorrow morning?
You don't have a ticket, sir. That's the problem. You don't have
Can
a
I
ticket.
just see that policy?
Sorry, I don't have to. I don't have to.
Can I
show
speak
you
to
my
your
policy.
supervisor then? Because there is a policy.
Okay,
on
so
supervisor.
just so you know, the moment they say that they don't want you here, it's first of all this is
Discrimination.
This is private property open to the public. If they say they don't want you here, that's it. The moment they say no, we can literally put you into cuffs.
Okay, are you the supervisor?
I'm not. We do have a
Can I
supervisor
please speak with
around.
your supervisor?
The supervisor is around.
Okay, so I'll wait for the supervisor.
Okay.
No, I'm going to wait for the officers.
So yeah, we don't have to wait for that supervisor. So we'll escort you off. You can talk to the supervisor off the property, right?
So where are we going to walk off the property? Where's all
So-
the property around here?
Did you come with the plane?
I'm just asking these questions.
We're not going to go back and forth with him. He wants the supervisor will come, and the moment he talks to the supervisor, if he refuses to leave, are you willing to prosecute? Yes or no? That is that. So as I mentioned, once the supervisor comes and she explains to him how this works, if he refuses to leave, no problems, we'll cuff him up, he's out of here, he goes to jail. In the conversation.
Okay, there we go, Brad.
Any ID on you?
What?
Any ID?
You don't need my ID.
I'm gonna
Am I
need your
being
ID.
detained?
No.
So I understand that you've already been asked to leave, right?
I'm waiting for a supervisor.
I'm asking you, have you been asked to leave, yes or no?
She said wait for a supervisor.
Sir, I'm asking you.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so they haven't asked you to leave at all?
Oh yes, already. We already.
Okay, so you've been asked to leave. Why haven't you leave?
I'm waiting for the supervisor.
Sir, you've been asked to leave.
Are you the
Listen
supervisor?
to me for a second.
You're
Listen to me. You've been asked to leave.
You're overstepping your authority.
I am not.
I'm waiting for a supervisor. I
I'm not.
asked for a supervisor,
Okay.
a police
Listen to me.
supervisor, and he's
Listen
on
to
his
me.
way.
Hear me out. You've been asked to leave. You have not left. They've already asked you to leave. I'm asking you for your ID.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm waiting for
Are
a
you
supervisor.
refusing to show your ID, sir?
Yes,
Okay. You understand that's an arrestable offense?
that's not.
Okay.
I'm not being detained. She said wait for the supervisor, and if the supervisor says I have to leave, then I shall leave. If I do not decide to leave,
Sir,
then I will be
No.
arrested.
This is your warning.
I
This is your
said
warning.
we'll wait for the supervisor
Identify
so
yourself.
because you requested
Brian.
to speak to the supervisor.
I am
right?
requesting to speak to a supervisor.
We can
I'm
bring the
body
supervisor
here.
up here.
Okay.
That's no problem.
Then that's
As
what
a
I'm
law
waiting for.
enforcement officer, I'm telling you to identify yourself because you refused to leave.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Where's your ID?
Am I being detained?
Yes, you
He
are.
just told you yes.
I'm not being detained.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Stay seated. Stay seated. Stay seated.
You know you had to give me a supervisor, and she knows what she said.
Yes, I have no problem with that.
No, you do.
Okay. Stay seated.
Have a seat.
Do you have any weapons on you that I need to know about?
No, I don't, sir.
Okay.
You don't think you're being aggressive?
No,
So you
I've already
can't-
told you. I've already told you.
Are you a supervisor?
I am not. Lean forward.
You are not
Lean
a
forward.
supervisor,
Lean
and I
forward.
requested a supervisor.
No, that doesn't matter.
I mean, the supervisor is out, and I was told to stay here until the
Simple as that.
supervisor came.
Stay seated.
Supervisor wasn't around. because that's what you asked for.
No, that's not what you said. It's on your body. It's in my wallet.
Where's your wallet?
In my back pocket. Here? How's this work?
You'll be explained all that.
By your supervisor,
No, not by my supervisor. Maybe by my supervisor.
who I requested to come. Who that officer told me to stay here and sit, and if the supervisor
Now
tells me
you
to
have
leave-
to stay here and sit.
Yeah.
The supervisor
You
is
illegally
on the way.
arrested me.
No.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
It's all on your body cam.
Sure.
It is.
Not in the business of violating people's
I hope
rights.
it's not a satanic thing for a leader in the community that you're listening to. That's all I hope for you.
I don't believe in religion, sir.
I know you don't. I'm sure you don't with your group chats.
All right.
It's okay. You heard me say it. She heard me say it. Everybody else was waiting for a supervisor but you.
It's okay.
No, it's really not.
If you have that opinion, sir.
It's not an opinion. What you did was illegal.
Okay.
It's all on these body cams and these cameras up here.
Yep. Is there any weapons on you, anything like that?
You already asked that.
I'm asking again.
No.
Okay, anything that poke me, stick me, anything like that?
You already asked
Pencil,
that. No.
needles,
No.
bobby pin,
No.
anything sharp that could be
Nothing.
construed or
I was
attempted to be a
laying
weapon?
here after eating a meal.
I didn't ask you that.
I
I
was
asked
a
if you had
paying
anything that would
customer
hurt
in
me.
the airport, and you illegally arrested me.
Okay.
That's what happened here. I asked for a supervisor,
Okay.
and they all heard.
You got a
her say-
supervisor right
They're
here.
on the way.
You're a supervisor?
What it look like, man?
So you're the supervisor on the way.
Is it a supervisor? He is
I am a
Are you a
supervisor.
lieutenant?
Listen, you don't get a chance to pick and choose. You got a supervisor here, you say
Can I
what
see
you
your
need to say.
card?
What card?
You don't have a supervisor card.
All right.
Those several
Let's
are-
do this favor. We're done.
Okay.
If you guys want to go ahead and take him away,
I'm
unless
good.
Michelle wants to talk to him, we can go ahead and transport him.
I thought I was waiting for a
You know what?
supervisor, so you just
You
watch
can
that
have
go
a
down.
supervisor.
Okay, what are you? A captain, lieutenant, what?
Well,
You don't know the
yeah.
Mr. Smith. I'm asking you, Sergeant. Thank you. It's a Sergeant Smith.
There we go.
So I'm being illegally arrested with you standing right there. I was gonna leave. I was waiting for a supervisor, and she told me to sit here and wait.
who?
Her, Officer Loins, told me to sit here and wait for a supervisor. Ryan Hill here heard him.
Yeah.
And he said, if you ask me to leave,
Yeah, get him out of here.
because you're wrong.
Have a seat.
Oh, we're not going now?
Yeah.
Are you gonna grab my stuff and put my wallet? Am I being detained? What's going on? Am I going to court? What,
We don't have that.
promise to pay, or am I going behind bars?
They'll
Is there a
explain-
bail?
They'll explain it at the jail to you, all right?
Oh, so I am going to jail, not a
For
promise
sure.
to appear.
For sure.
For what?
I'll explain that
Trespassing.
at the jail.
Trespassing.
Now resisting.
I didn't resist it.
You were ordered
It's
to
on
give me your
body cam.
identification.
I what?
You were ordered to give your identification.
No, I was ordered to sit here and wait for a
I
supervisor.
ordered you to give your identification.
But that's not what she ordered me.
I
First.
ordered you. You now belong to me. You're my arrest.
I'm your what?
You're my arrestee.
I'm your arrestee.
Because I told
And
you to
that's
give
how
me.
you handle your men.
I gave you an order to give me identification after you were told to leave and you refused to leave.
I didn't refuse to leave.
You were sitting
That's
there.
a lie. You're lying right to my face.
Okay.
Okay. I hope it's not for a satanic leader, because I know how you guys roll.
Never know.
No, I do know.
Sorry, sir. We're not allowed to express our political or personal opinions in this uniform.
It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be, sir.
Your opinions of your
Train. Smile while you got it.
We're not too technical.
You guys have his deal? You guys have his deal?
Ivan has.
Got it.
You were asked to leave. You didn't leave.
No, your body cam says it all.
So when you were told to give your identification, you didn't.
No, I wasn't being detained. I know
I
the
just
law.
told you you were being detained earlier.
illegally. Illegally. With a supervisor here watching his men.
Yep.
I don't know where you're from, but this is not how Florida runs.
I did do everything.
So just explain that when you go to first appearance.
I will.
Morning or whatever to the judge.
It's gonna be way more than that when this shit hits the fan. Way more than that. See if that satanic leader saved your ass when you're looking at that pension.
Which satanic leader? Oh, so you can't even explain that.
Nope.
We're in the video.
You guys have no reason to even come up to me.
You're on private property, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So Brad asked me to leave. I asked for the policy. He called his supervisor. She couldn't show me the policy. Then she brought Ryan and that officer in the t-shirt over, and Lloyd. Lloyd said, I asked for a supervisor for your department. She said, sit here and wait for the supervisor, and if I still had to leave by the supervisor, then I would get arrested. Then Officer Tran came over and got in my face and acted like a tough guy and abused his authority. That's all that happened here today. Trespassing ain't a big charge. It's actually a promise to appear. So you guys, I'm not the ones that's gonna look stupid at the end.
I don't know if you're from Florida.
I'm not. Clearly I'm not if I'm waiting for a flight in the airport. Hi. Are you the super? Hi, Jewel. Stacy. I can't even turn to talk to you.
Well, nobody knows what you're doing.
So Officer Tran came over here and was kind of abusive. So this Officer Loin, I'd like to speak before anybody steps in. First, Brad came over and asked me for a wellness check. How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I said, I'm waiting for a flight in a couple days. I'm looking for a flight. I'm a paying customer. I just got some food in the food court. I'm just laying here looking on my phone. Brad said you had to leave. I said, okay, can you get your supervisor so I can see the policy? He said, okay, he called, that's his supervisor right there. That's Brad's supervisor. She said she couldn't show me the policy. I also asked Ryan to call you a supervisor just to have you around to see the whole thing through. Then Officer Loin told me I had to leave, but when the supervisor gets here, if you tell me I have to leave, which I was gonna leave if you told me I had to, I would not be arrested if I left when you told me I had to leave.
Okay, so let me...
Then Officer Tran just came up and talked to an officer over there, came up and got in my face and asked for ID. I did not need to give my ID, I was not being detained. And then all of a sudden, Officer Tran decided I was being detained because Brad asked me to leave, but Officer Loin said to sit here and wait for you to get that over here to tell me to leave because I was going to ask you what the policy and the law was. That's what happened here today. That's all that happened. So I'm being illegally arrested, and then Sergeant Smith said he's a supervisor, watched the whole thing go down while I was waiting for you to come over here and talk to me. So that's what happened.
All right, so I'm going to talk to you out in the car because at this point you are arrested, so
Okay.
let's go out there and talk.
You're not a good cop. You're a cop that does things for other people using maybe extra money, maybe blowjobs, something like that. That's all it is for you. You don't give a shit about people's lives or doing better, good, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I do not have any. Sergeant, I would not like to go with Officer Tran. I do not feel safe with
You are arrested.
I'm talking to your supervisor.
I'm talking to you, sir.
So, Sergeant, when I'm talking to you...
Once you're searched, I'll talk to you.
Okay, thank you. I do not feel safe with Officer Tran. I do not want to go with Officer Tran. I want someone to come else and bring me to jail.
She tried the first one, nothing came back.
It's all on body cam footage
Sure is.
and camera footage from the airport.
Who you want to ride with?
You're correct.
Officer Tran was aggressive towards me, and I don't feel safe with him. I wouldn't even been arrested if it wasn't for Officer Tran coming up doing his job improperly.
I'll explain that to you. Have a seat, I'll talk to you. Alright, so I would just ask one thing.
Alright, well, she said you're
I
right.
will listen to your complaint.
So I said that you're right.
I would ask that you respect me enough to listen to my explanation. Okay? So, when the lower representative or the greater investigation person's supposed to leave, at that point, when you refuse to leave, that's all Officer Tran needed to put you in arrest. They are the ones who control the airport. They are the ones who say who stays and who leaves.
Go ahead,
not
Monica.
officers. Okay? So, at that point,
Okay, so go ahead.
you were already breaking the law.
I'm still not getting referred.
So,
Do you have a social or anything?
supervisor does not negate the fact that they
At
want
this moment, 54.
Okay, but I asked for the policy.
Okay.
Yes,
It's Florida
picture
law.
is like-
Yeah, I asked for the policy. They couldn't reach the policy.
They don't have to have a policy. It's basically
That's what they told me.
All suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Thank you for watching.